Hey, Fortnite fans, huge news. Fortnite has officially returned to the iOS App Store in the US. After nearly a 5-year ban, Epic's mega-popular Battle Royale is back on iPhones and iPads. As of May 20th, 2025, the App Store shows Fortnite version 35.10 with the proud headline "Fortnite is back." To download it, just open the App Store, search Fortnite, and install. It's free to play and includes all your favorite modes: Battle Royale, Creative, and even the latest seasonal content. It comes with the current Star Wars season update. Just make sure your device is updated to iOS 17.4 or later. That's required, then you're good to go. Let's rewind a bit. In August 2020, Epic Games tried a bold move. It added a direct payment option in Fortnite, offering a discount on V-Bucks, deliberately bypassing Apple's in-app purchase system. Apple responded immediately by pulling Fortnite from the iOS App Store for breaking its rules. Epic cried foul, sued Apple for what it called an anti-competitive monopoly, and the legal battle was on. In September 2021, Judge Yvonne Gonzalez-Rogers mostly sided with Apple, but she found one of Apple's policies, the ban on anti-steering, was anti-competitive. In practice, the court said Apple could no longer forbid apps from linking out to other payment options. Epic and Apple both appealed. By January 2024, the U.S. Supreme Court refused to hear the appeal, meaning that injunction on outside payments stayed in place. Epic then had a green light to try to get Fortnite back onto iOS under the new rules, but Apple still had to process the app submission. So, how did Fortnite finally make it back? The key was a late April 2025 court ruling. Judge Gonzalez-Rogers found that Apple had willfully violated the earlier injunction. Apple was still charging a new 27% fee on apps' external purchases despite promising not to, and was dragging its feet on implementing the rules. The judge warned this could be contempt of court. Epic acted fast. It resubmitted Fortnite with the latest patch for its Star Wars season, and on May 16, 2025 asked the judge to force Apple to approve it. Epic's filing even accused Apple of retaliation by ignoring Fortnite's submission until an appeals court ruled on a stay request. On May 19, Judge Rogers issued an order to show cause. She gave Apple until May 21 to explain why it had not approved Fortnite yet. In other words, Apple, come explain in court why you're still ignoring our order. But Tim Sweeney complaining they simply said they will ignore it until after the Ninth Circuit rules. After this, under pressure, Apple finally moved. By May 20th, Fortnite was approved and live on the App Store. The joint court filing afterwards said all issues were resolved, so the May 27th hearing was cancelled. The App Store listing now reads Fortnite is back. It's titled Fortnite by Epic Games, free with in-app purchases, and includes the latest content. Anyone in the US can download it, as one tweet from Epic Games confirmed. The game is available again on Apple's App Store. For gamers, this is awesome news. iPhone and iPad players can once again hop into Fortnite like everyone else. No more scrambling for workarounds. You can join your squad, enter Cash Cups or FNCS tournaments on iOS, and use your existing Epic account and progress across platforms. As one esports reporter noted, iOS players had been making alternate plans for tournaments due to the delay. Now they get to play on their own devices. In short, Fortnite on the go is back. For developers and the industry, the ripple effects could be huge. Epic's fight has effectively forced Apple to loosen its App Store rules. The courts have now made it clear Apple cannot simply ignore outside payment options. In fact, Rogers' rulings mean Apple must allow apps to link out for payments and cannot penalize developers for it. One analyst pointed out that this even opens the door for subscription apps like Spotify or Netflix to reclaim fees from Apple. A class action lawsuit has already been filed by developers claiming Apple kept charging illegal fees, alleging the company cost them hundreds of millions by defying the injunction. This saga highlights a future where the App Store might look very different. If Apple really has to allow outside payment links, it changes how iOS apps can monetize. And courts and regulators are watching closely. Apple may try to appeal, but for now, the ball is in the developer's court. The Fortnite case shows that even Apple's own policies can be overturned by legal pressure, which is a major precedent for all mobile gaming and apps. If you found this explanation helpful, smash that like button, subscribe for more gaming news, and drop a comment below. How do you feel about Fortnite on iOS finally being back? Thanks for watching and catch you in the next video.